Alright, hi everybody. It's Bonkai922 here to bring you. This is it! Yo! Last week I couldn't do it because it was before my vacation. I couldn't do it. But here it is. Episode 2 review. High School DxD. It's funny that this season, the second season, they're calling it High School DxD New. Now, I find that interesting they're calling it that. But yeah, High School DxD New, Episode 2. I don't really know, they don't say it on the Anime News Network what the episode name was. But, yeah, this episode, basically, what we find out, an episode, and I'm not going to tell you basic thoughts. Episode 1 was pretty good, especially with Kiba, man. Kiba most likely is going to be the forefront of this arc, of this season. That's what it seems to me. He's like right in the front. You know, right in the front. Front, no questions asked, right in the front, showing off. It's really about him. It's about him. It's about the Excalibur. Excalibur. I don't want to sound like that. I'm thinking about Soul Eater with the Excalibur thing. But anyway, that's what it's going to really be about. Now, at the end of episode 1, we basically had him facing off against this guy who was a fallen angel, I believe. And he had a... See, what it is when we get... The whole gist in this episode was an explanation, was Excalibur, the original Excalibur, was destroyed in battle. And a church created replicas of it. And they're, according to, from what we've been announced in this episode, was there are 7 different replicas of fragments of the Excalibur sword. And this one guy, Kiba's fighting, who I believe is a fallen angel, has one of them. And he's fighting him, you know, it's going back and forth, and he cuts Kiba, and it's painful. It's like, these swords literally kill demons. It's not good. The guy, Kiba's able to overpower him, but he escapes. And we have that situation. Then we have... man, listen. Not pulling any punches. I mean, the anime website I saw on this was on Anime Avenue. No censorship. Full nudity. Like, it's right there. Grimmery. How is Grimmery? Also, Asha. Her. The blonde. You know her? She's naked too. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? They're both naked, boobs all over the place, on top of him. And he's saying, oh, they were basically using his arm as a pillow. I'm like, give me a break. Yo, what the fuck? You know, and they go downstairs after that whole situation. And then Issei talks to Dragon. Oh, yeah. This motherfucker. His dragon, you know, the red dragon. And he's basically warning Issei. Warning. That danger's approaching. Like, you know, that danger is approaching. He needs to get his shit together. That sort of thing. And he's just like wondering, oh, can you give me a harem of women? It's like, yeah, he's saying, like, his power allows in the past people to get a swarm of women. This is so ridiculous. And he's just warning him about White Dragon and that danger's approaching. Now, after that scene, we don't get the... Kiba shows up later in the episode, after that whole fight scene he had. Then after that, we see the president and the vice president of the student council. They're going to school, and they collide with these two from the church. Now, the one of is named, if I'm saying this correctly, Irina Shido. Now, Irina Shido is this one with brown hair, like light brown hair, and she's alright. But the one with the blue hair, oh my god, bitch, big time, bona fide bitch, like bona fide. I think her name is Zeno something. Yeah, Zenovia. Man, she's a bitch, like bona fide, like what crawled up your ass and died. Because then, and basically what happens is after that scene, there's nothing really going on in that scene. And we have Grimmery talking to Issei, and they're all in the club room, and it's nice and shiny, and, you know, floors. And she's basically telling him about Kiba. And that he was, yeah, one of the ones that were experimented on with the Excalibur sword. And that he was, you know, tortured with it and everything, and he wants vengeance on the Excalibur, the holy swords. And he gets an explanation of that, and we also get Vice President and President of the Student Council coming to Grimmery, telling them going to their house, wants to tell them that these two from the church are most likely going to show up and talk to you about something. Issei goes home, and he sees those two from the church at his house talking to his mom, and apparently the Irina Shido, she was his childhood friend. That's the story there. And the whole concept is like, oh god, they're gonna start shit, and no, they don't start anything. But the one with the blue hair, she's looking at him like he's I'm out to kill you. Like, get the fuck off, man. Really. And after that, Grimmery then informs Issei that they're going to show up later to talk. And they do. And they go to the club room next day, and apparently what they want is these two for the church, they're trying to recover the stolen holy swords that were stolen by fallen angels. So most likely the guy that Kiba was fighting, yeah, he was a fallen angel. He stole one of the holy swords, and they're trying to get him back. And, you know, this Zeno girl, like, jump the fuck off, because I'm gonna go get myself a sword and stick it in your fucking chest. Like one of those deals. Like, bitch. Bonafide bitch. Like, back the fuck off. I mean, at one point, Grimmery, her eyes turned red, and I was like, oh shit, she's gonna fuck her up. But she doesn't do it. And she informs them, and Grimmery's like saying, on the honor of my family, I'm not going to follow the fallen angels. Take that to the bank. And they leave, but before they leave, Irina starts spouting shit. Just, like, come on. Really. She's Zeno. She's just, not Irina. What was I saying? Zeno. She's just spouting. Zeno. Not Xena. Zenovia. Zenovia. That's going to be hard to say for this rest of the show. Zenovia. She's starting bullshit on Asha. I'm like, what the fuck? She starts calling her a witch, and this pisses off Easton to a point where he confronts her and shit. And because she says that you're a devil now, and you shouldn't be believing in faith and God, and she's still slightly, and she was gonna kill her. No, I don't think so. So he stands up to her, and out of nowhere becomes Kiba. Like, where did he come from? He showed up out of nowhere. Like, bona fide. Okay, let me tell these people right now. Kiba is going to be front and center in this season. I'm most likely guaranteeing that to a certain extent. He is going to be up there. You're just going to see him, and he's going to be in front and center. And basically what ends up happening is that Issei challenges this girl, but no, Kiba wants to challenge her. Because he's out for vengeance, motherfucker. You know, Judas Priest screaming for vengeance. So that was like, oh man, this is going to be good. So what ends up happening is, which is kind of stupid. I mean, the whole bit is that it's Kiba that's challenging her, but apparently Issei is going to fight too. And him and Kiba are going to tag team against Zeno and Issei's childhood friend. Childhood friend was so fucking stupid, man. That was stupid. Because I was like, she's like, oh, it's been so long, and now I find out you're a devil, and she's like, she's going to make him repent. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so weird. She wanted to, you know, and it's just a sparring matchup they're having, so it's not really serious, but that's basically what happened. And this was pretty crazy, I have to say. This season isn't. This is not going to be like first season. Not at all. And the reason I say that is because, to some extent, we might get a reveal of Issei's full armor. So that's something to look forward to. Now, for this episode, I give this a 4 out of 5. Almost a 5. Listen, there's going to be issei, but there's going to be more action in this season. That's what I'm looking forward to. More action. And apparently they're going to fight and spar. I think Issei's going to rip their clothes off. Kind of. To some extent. So, you know. I mean, News Network still doesn't have the episode names up, and apparently I couldn't, you know, see it. But, you know, this is going to be a good season. I'm telling you right now. Definitely a good season. I mean, that Zenovia, back the fuck off. And take your blue hair and shove it up your ass. You know, like, seriously. Seriously. I didn't appreciate it. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. That was bullshit. And the idea is that these bitches from the church, I personally don't like them. No. Because if their whole purpose is to recollect the holy swords, why are you trying to start shit? Yeah. I'll call it right as I see it. They were starting shit in this episode. Zenovia, take that sword and shut up your ass. Hey, she was being a bitch, and I hope Kiba fucks her up, big time, big time. I hope he fucks her up, and then Issei takes her clothes off, rips her clothes off. Cause man, that was bullshit. Don't come here and start shit. You don't start shit, there won't be shit. So, but definitely this season is going to be awesome. A lot of issei scenes, but going to be a lot of more action. I'm actually looking forward to this season. Probably more than last season. That's surprising, I know. But I think it's going to be totally different. It's going to be a breath of fresh air. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think of this episode? Episode 2. Some issei. Some action. Well, next week, it seems like they're going to fight. Issei's going to fight his childhood friend. It's like there's no beef between them. Like the beef is with Zenovia. it's not between those two. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm Baka922. I'll see you guys later. Kiba. Motherfucking Kiba, man. This guy. Oh, man. All I gotta say is this. He's screaming for vengeance. Just priest. He's screaming for it. We will see if he gets it. We will see.